Hi there, I'm Colleen Bechtel from Keller Williams Legacy One Realty, and I often get asked about lease purchases. So many times people think it's a really great idea and a great opportunity to get into a home, and it can be. However, I do caution people all the time on lease purchases. These rent-to-owns, there are a lot of scammers out there on the rent-to-own, so you want to really work with a professional, a real estate professional, to represent you if you're considering doing a rent-to-own / lease purchase. And the longest I recommend anyone go into that kind of an agreement where you're going to rent basically for a period of time and then enter into a contract to purchase. Many times people will enter into one of those agreements with a predetermined price. So I'm gonna rent for a year or two with an option to buy at X amount of dollars. The problem is the market changes quickly, as we've just witnessed. It's December of 2022. At the beginning of this year, we had a frenzied seller's market, and we are now in a buyer's market. So what does that mean? At the beginning of the year, prices were going up. Here we are at the end of the year, and prices are going down. If somebody had locked into a price 6 months ago, one or the other of the parties is going to be upset with the price that they agreed to. In this particular case, if a buyer had locked into a price and prices are going down, well, 6 months later, now the buyer wants the house at the lower price. Versus if they'd locked into a price here and prices were going up, well, now guess what? The seller's gonna want the higher price. So that's why I say, don't lock into a price long-term. You can negotiate terms on a lease purchase for a price to be negotiated if it's any more than 6 months in advance. I would not recommend locking into a lease purchase price if you're going to be doing an extended agreement for over 6 months. So there's my advice to you on a lease purchase. Have any questions, please call our office, 520-836-9301. Any of our professionals are happy to help answer all of your questions.